11-0 freshman for Penn State. Luke Lilledahl is 11-0 right now, 5 techs, and he's got Dean Peterson, the senior, on the other side. So a young gun and an old vet who's 16-3 on the year. Underway from Piscataway.
Yeah, a young gun, Lightning Luke, who wrestles like a veteran. 4 straight world finalists in age group world finalists, and Luke Lilledahl is hoping to become the first All-American at 125 for Penn State since Nico Megaludis in 2016. Penn State hasn't had an All-American in 9 years at 125.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, coming off a big win, too. A 4-2 win over 6th-ranked Caleb Smith of Nebraska. That jumped him up in the rankings, got him up there in the top 10, sitting at number 6 right now.
I like Peterson. He's had some big wins last year against Ramos, when he was ranked number 1, D'Agostino, McCrone, McKee. So he knows that he can do it, and he's wrestled some nice Big Ten championships. But he's going up against, he's a 2-time national qualifier and hasn't been on the podium. Lilledahl, of course, hey, you know, we don't know what he can do, except he's got a good trajectory going so far. So quick.
You know, it's interesting. These two wrestlers in totally different spot. Lilledahl's coming off one of the biggest wins of the season. On the other side, Peterson had a 14-match win streak that was snapped. So how does he respond here today to get things started?
Well, it's really important for him as an individual and for a team to get in there and get his feet moving, win the hand fight, be tough on the hand fight here. And, you know, Lilledahl, he's exceptional. But the freshmen that come in, especially a true freshman like Lilledahl, you know, they have trouble underneath. But I always think the hand fighting is where you really learn a lot, because he didn't really have to hand fight as much as in high school, you know, because you win most of those things pretty easily. But it's really important for Peterson to come out and dictate his ties and his position.
Coach Goodale said, too, hey, both these guys are going to be able to get on the legs. It's who wins the scrambles right there. Both wrestlers down to their knees, but both back up to their feet now.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to score on the legs, get to the legs going straight on. You're going to have to continue to move the guys. That's why you want to dictate not only the pace but the ties, so that you can move and find that look, that angle. They're looking for that angle that they can get in on the leg, and then it's really important to finish fast.
Short time here in the first. Neither wrestler have much offensively going in that first period. Tell you what, Scott Goodale has produced 2 national champs, 18th season here, 231. He just notched 231 a couple of a weekend ago, but has done a great job at getting Rutgers back into national prominence. Has got them a top 10 finish twice to end the season, and has got a team that's in the top 15 of the country right now.
Yeah, I'm a big Scott Goodale fan. I think that he has done a great job. He brought him into the Big Ten, and I think he's one of the great thought leaders in our sport as well. He has great opinions. He comes from a Division I wrestler background, but also a high school, is a very successful high school coach, and so he gets it at every level, and he's transitioned to be one of the top coaches in the country.
In our call this week, you had your list. You ran down with Coach Goodale. What's your thoughts on this? How you feeling? I mean, so many things up in the air in the sport of college wrestling, and like you said, he's always got a good opinion of it all.
Yeah, we won't get into it right now, but that list is so interesting. What do you think about national duels? What do you think about the scholarship limit, the NIL, the whole bit? Well, Scott Goodale is going to tell you what he thinks, and I'm going to respect what he says.
So Peterson up and out a hurry. Just 2 seconds of riding time. Lilledahl started in the top position to start the second period.
Peterson did a good job in the first period, keeping Lilledahl off his legs And because Lilledahl can go to both sides, he's so quick. It's like a dart. He lowers his level really well and darts in and out, attacking both sides of the body. But Peterson's done a nice job of keeping good position and his head lower than Lilledahl's. And so Lilledahl not being able to get past the head-hands defense of Peterson. But Peterson's going to have to show his offense. He has not been able to get in on Lilledahl either. What you do in this situation where, you know, you're not the favored wrestler right here. You're keeping yourself in the game. You're giving yourself a chance to win late. And it looks like what we're going to have is Lilledahl is going to go down. He's going to get the escape. And then we're going to go down to one takedown that's going to decide this match.
So 1-0. Peterson will lead it after the second period. And the other corner, Kel Sanderson at his 16th season leading in any lines. Needs no introduction over there. Has built the dynasty of Penn State wrestling over the course of the last 16 seasons and continues to have one of the best teams in the country this year.
Well, it started with 159-0 and a 4-time national champion, and then at Iowa State, and then came to Penn State and has built something that really, really special. We talk about, hey, is this Cale's best team? Well, last year, obviously that was his best team, but I thought it was maybe the best team ever. Now we're talking about a team better than last year.
We say it
and so
every year.
We're really talking about perhaps this is the best team ever assembled in the history of college wrestling.
Every year they continue to improve. So many of those All-Americans we'll see in the upper weights. They're trying to get these guys 125, 133 rolling along. Love to see Lilledahl with that big win last week. See if he can't get another ranked win on the road here against Peterson, who's the old vet, trying to get the job done for Rutgers out of the start.
Who can keep their feet moving, you know, control their ties, get the tie they want, and then it's a quarter second when you see the opportunity, you got to pull the trigger. And so, you know, you wait 1 second too long, it's not going to work. And so right there, good pressure by Lilledahl, his feet moving, almost got the angle there to the leg, but Peterson doing a good job. Right now, Lilledahl pushing to the edge right there, and maybe Peterson's backing up there. And so official will look a little harder if your back's to the edge more than it should be. They go back to the center.
In on the legs.
Tremendous. And if he can get that far, there he does. He gets the far, he gets the 3 in the end of the 20 seconds. Close to the end, he'll even take a stall call.
Dean Peterson with the takedown, the first to strike, still 17 seconds, but Jersey Mike's Arena loves it.
And there's a coach that is no more excited than Coach Goodale there. He gets out there and he encourages his guys.
He said, we've got to start early, we've got to start fast. 125 can get us a little momentum early. They would love a win from Peterson.
That made Coach shake. He's shaking. He sees the opportunity to give this crowd something special, starting out with a big win and giving Lilledahl his first college defeat.
Holding on the edge of the mat, Dean Peterson gets it started for Rutgers at 125 pounds. What a start for Rutgers. First ranked win of the season for Dean Peterson comes at just the right time.